Hello, my dear students, and welcome to your favorite educational YouTube channel, Educator Prerna, or as you popularly know me as English Wali Ma'am. So, आज के सेशन में हम क्या करने वाले हैं? We are going to be solving the questions from the chapter The Sermon at Benares. So, let's have a look at the questions. It says, when her son dies, Kisa Gautami goes from house to house. What does she ask for? Does she get it? Why not? So Kisa Gautami asks for a medicine which can cure her son. And by that we mean she wanted a medicine which could bring her son back to life. Does she get it? No. Why not? Because there is no such medicine that can bring the dead back to life. Next, Kisa Gautami, she again goes from house to house after she speaks to Buddha. What does she ask for the second time around, and does she get it? Why not? She's asked when she goes to each and every house after she speaks to Gautam Buddha, she asks for a handful of mustard seeds. But does she get it? No, because the condition that Gautam Buddha had laid was to get get a handful of mustard seeds only from that particular house where death had never occurred. So there was no such house where death had never occurred, where people had not lost their loved ones. So she was not able to procure that handful of mustard seeds. Second, what does Kisa Gautami understand the second time that she failed to understand the first time? Was this what Buddha wanted her to understand? So there were mainly two things. First, that death is a universal phenomena, and second is that humans, they are so self-absorbed in their grief that they feel that this is the only thing that their life revolves around, because of which they they end up making their life more miserable. He says that not from weeping nor from grieving will anyone obtain peace of mind. On the contrary, he will in a way the person will harm himself or herself physically as well as emotionally, and that too at a higher degree. Okay, then why do you think Kisa Gautami understood this only the second time? In what way did Buddha change her understanding? So she understood it the second time because when she saw the flickering lights, and then when she went to each and every house, she realized that in each and every family people did lose their loved ones. So all human beings have to undergo this loss of losing the loved one. Okay, in what way did Buddha change her understanding? When he told her to get a handful of mustard seeds only from that house where death had never occurred. So she understood that this is not possible. How do you usually understand the idea of selfishness? Do you agree with Kisa Gautami that she was being selfish in her grief? Yes, in a way she was, because she was so, as I use the word, she was self-absorbed by it. Okay. Now talking about the important extract from this chapter, here I would say each and every word, each and every line of this chapter is important, but we need to focus mainly, or the most important part is the sermon that Gautam Buddha had delivered at Benares. Now let's quickly look at some extra questions. So first is, why was Kisa Gautami in a state of despair? Because she had lost her son. What did Kisa Gautami learn from the flickering lights? That such is the case of the human life as well. That they flicker, that is they remain for some time, but eventually human life also comes to an end, just the way the lights had extinguished. long answer type question topics, the need to move on, not just thinking about your grief continuously. Second, human tendency of long term grieving. What are the harmful effects of this particular issue? Okay, so that's about it from this particular chapter. हम मिलेंगे in the next session. Till then, stay blessed. And जैसे कि मैंने पहले भी आप लोगों को बताया है, now we are also on Insta. एंड इंस्टा पे मैं आप लोगों से मिलती हूँ एवरी फ्राइडे, और हम बहुत इंटरेस्टिंग वोकैबुलरी बिल्डिंग एक्सरसाइज करते हैं. हम आपको हर फ्राइडे आई गेट 2 न्यू वर्ड्स फॉर यू एंड आई टेल यू द मीनिंग्स ऑफ दोज वर्ड्स. एंड उन वर्ड्स से रिलेटेड कोई भी कंफ्यूजन होता है, आई टेल यू सम सिंपल ट्रिक्स टू अवॉइड दैट पर्टिकुलर कंफ्यूजन. ओके, सो स्टे ब्लेस्ड, be happy, have gratitude for the things around you, and stay blessed. Thank you.